This morning, senior linebacker Adam Pulsipher joined BYU Sports Nation to discuss day one of 2018 fall camp, his expectations for the core of linebackers, and how he thinks that position group just might surprise some people this year.
Okay, Adam, first off, congratulations on being a new father. May 4th, Faith Pulsipher. Congratulations. How has that changed your life, man?
Thank you. Definitely life-changing experience for my wife and I. She's someone you can just hold forever.
Your wife, of course, Mackenzie Morrison, fantastic women's basketball player. So we expect Faith to be in the class of 2036. Is that a fair assessment?
It's a long ways out. Hey, there might be another Pulsipher before her.
Hey, there you go. Senior season, can you believe it? How was day one of fall camp for you?
Yeah, it's great to be back. I mean, I love the strength staff, and we spend all off season with them. But there's something special about putting the helmets back on and getting out and playing with the boys.
How would you assess the execution, not only individually, but of the linebackers and the defense on day one?
Day one was good. We accomplished what we set out to: run around, make some plays. There's obviously things that we'll build on as we go through this fall camp, and we'll make those corrections today in meetings.
Are you playing middle linebacker, or are you on the edge?
Yeah, right now I'm at Mike. Last year I played some at Bo towards the second half of the season, but we'll see how it shakes out.
It would appear that Butch Powell would be the incumbent starting middle linebacker there. So who else is in the mix to compete for time at middle linebacker?
Yeah, so Butch, myself, Christian Folau, Rhett Sandlin, and then Nate Sampson. That's kind of how the depth chart flows right now. But
that's a good group. And on the outside, you have Sione Takitaki. Zane Anderson apparently had a tremendous first practice. What do you think of your fellow linebackers on the edges?
Yeah, we've got a lot of talented players, a lot of upperclassmen, seniors specifically, and that's a good problem to have. A lot of guys with experience, ready to contribute and get this thing turned around.
We're talking with Adam Pulsipher, senior linebacker, the pride of Temecula, California, here on BYU Sports Nation. There's a lot of talent among the linebackers. And like you said, senior heavy. Sione Takitaki and Zane Anderson and you and Butch Powell. That's a lot of seniors in the linebackers. So what do you expect from that group this season, given all of that experience?
Yeah, I think that with that experience, we know how the season goes. We know how camp goes, and now that will allow us to kind of make more plays, to know how offenses scheme around us, and to know when to take chances. So I'm expecting big things from our group.
What do you think will surprise people about the linebackers this year?
I think how deep we are. You obviously know the big names. You know the guys that have made plays in the past, started games in the past. But I think there's a three deep at least of guys that can contribute and make plays, and it'll be fun to see everyone make a difference.
After a season like last year, where obviously everyone's disappointed, it's 4-9, and you try and move on from that. What kind of perhaps cultural changes within the locker room and the team have been made to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Yeah, so it started the day after we got home from Hawaii. Started with laying down the foundation of who we are at BYU, and then building on that through off-season training, reiterating it with the coaching staff and with that senior leadership group that we talked about.
That makes sense, right? You've had a great time in Hawaii, you won, and then you get back, and no matter whether you're laying the smackdown with the team or not, you get home, you're like, oh man, real life? Well, that's real life, right? So 2018, certainly a new season, 29 days away from Arizona. What are kind of the emotions and feelings you have right now as you not only start fall camp, but, hey, you have a game in like 4 weeks from tomorrow?
This is a fun time of year. Fall is the best, and as we get ready for that first game, there's so much excitement and work that's built up into these culminating experiences, these games. And so we're looking forward to it. We've got a lot of work to do this fall camp, and we'll be ready.
We're talking with senior linebacker Adam Pulsipher on BYU Sports Nation. Do you know everyone's position on your side of the ball? Because it feels like a lot of guys have switched positions.
Yeah, I think our coaches have done a good job cross-training us. I know in spring I played all 3 linebacker spots. We work a lot with the safeties and D-line in terms of meetings, film work. And so we understand where everybody fits. And you mentioned that about, what can you expect from seniors? Well, they know how the pieces fit together, and that can really help you trust your teammates and know how to work together.
2 of those guys who have switched positions will be in the room with you as linebackers. Sione Takitaki, who was a linebacker, now a defensive lineman, back at linebacker. What kind of impact do you think Sione can have on the season?
Yeah, Sione has an ability to come off the edge and make plays, unlike anybody else on the team. And so it'll be cool to see him rushing and dropping in coverage, making a difference there.
Plus, he's like a pound or 2 lighter after that haircut yesterday, right?
Haircut looks good.
It looks great, right? It looks great. Let's finish with this. The BYU defense. What will be some of the keys to success this season for this group?
I think first and foremost is toughness. It's how we approach each day, each decision, each play, and carrying that over to game day. Second is just executing what our coaches have designed for us. They've got great schemes for us to make plays. And so I think toughness and execution are huge.
Well, good luck in fall camp. We're really excited. Good luck with the newborn of a couple months here. And get ready to tackle Bo Hodge because he doesn't have that green jersey anymore.
Thank you. It'll be fun.
Adam Pulsipher on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, your values, your timeline, your financial future.